The Oman rule, East African coast.
Aha! Feel that cool breeze and see the white sand?
It is no wonder so many people tried to rule this part of the world. Look how relaxing it is.
That's right. Now, any chance you can guess why the Omans came to control the East African coast?
Well, I imagine that since the Portuguese Empire had so many problems, they were very weak and vulnerable. Since East Africa had such great opportunities for trade, this was a major push for the Omans to want control of the area.
Very good. Anything else?
You mentioned Christianity didn't spread due to Islam. I bet the Omans felt that they had more of a right to be there because they were Muslim as well.
That was impressive. You thought of that. Yes. The Omans took control of the later 17th century, feeling they had more of a right to be there. At first, there was no direct rule from the Oman government due to civil war fighting back in Oman. This led to noble elite families to look over and rule the coast. Mombasa was ruled by Mazrui family and Lamu was ruled by the Nahaban family.
Wait, so the government itself didn't rule the coast at 1st? It was just rich families put in charge?
Yes, the families were supposed to be loyal to the head government or imam, which is the leader.
What do you mean supposed to be?
Well, the Mazrui family enjoyed their ruling and wanted to be its own country. They wanted independence. After years of fighting, they eventually gained control of Mombasa and other cities like Malindi and Pemba.
How did they treat the locals?
The Mazrui family gained the trust of the Mijikenda tribes and eventually gained control from Malindi to Pangani, a large region. This led them to eventually attack Lamu.
And that was where the Nahaban family was located. Were they still loyal to the Oman?
Yes, and the Nahaban family asked for help when being attacked. This led to the rise of Said.
He said what?
Said became Sultan or the leader of Oman in 1804 and set his sights on retaking the Eastern African coast. He began fighting to retake the coastal cities, working down leading to the capture of Mombasa in 1837.
Wow, that is so many years of fighting and territory control. It seems he spent a lot of time on the coast rather back in Oman.
Good observation. In 1846, Said actually moved his capital to Zanzibar.
Why would he do that?
Any guesses? You stated one already.
The fact that the weather here was good climate to live in and grow produce in?
Correct. This coastal weather was better than the hot and dry weather in Muscat, Oman. The area was also huge on trade, as you know. Most importantly was that Zanzibar was on his side. This allowed Said to control with ease and little resistance.
So he regained control here. What did he do next?
He reopened trade of the coast to become a huge international and far-reaching network. He was trading slaves, ivory, and different spices.
Slavery?
Yes, Said needed slaves for his plantations and to trade with. Sadly, Said became friends with the Akamba and the Mijikenda local tribes, something the Portuguese did not do, and this resulted in them collecting the slaves and ivory from the mainland of Kenya.
So the Akamba and Mijikenda profited off all of this?
Correct. And these began to regrow the coastal towns that the Portuguese had weakened or destroyed. Zanzibar was a very important trading center. As a result of this constant culture sharing, Islam spread as well.
So Christianity certainly did not take a hold.
Exactly. But this did not stop Christian missionaries coming in to try and spread their influence and stop the slave trade. I will discuss this a little bit later.
You mentioned the slaves were needed for the plantations. What are those?
Let's go have a look.
I'm away.